Since a few weeks now I'm trying to breed crickets, desert cricket or savanna cricket, or I don't know the exact English name, but in Dutch they are called steppenkrekel. I have them now for approximately 3 or 4 weeks. Here are some adults. This is some water gel. As you can see, they dirty it up quite a bit. Laying box, some egg crates, and here, oh, now he's gone. Come on, show yourself. There are some crickets. If they want to come in front of the camera, you see one. Desert crickets are a little bit bigger than the normal house crickets, but the big benefit is that they don't make such a noise as the house crickets. Plus they don't jump as far, so the bin you need to keep them in doesn't have to be that tall. As you can see, this one is approximately 15, maybe 20 centimeters high, and that's enough. They don't jump out. And another benefit of this species is because they are bigger, they have more meat than the house cricket, so they are more nutritious for your animals. This is a bin with some adults. On top here, I don't know if you can see, here is another bin with some adults. Here's one trying to escape whatever he is doing. And up here I have a bin. I will take it out. Let's put it on top of the other one. Let's see. Here I have a bin with some pinheads. Take a look, they're really small. These are the first hatchlings that I have from this species. I think there are about 100, maybe 200 of these pinheads in here. And they are a few days old now. So we'll see how fast they grow. The only problem I have a room in the attic in my house. As you can see, it's not very big, but it's a nice space where I can keep my animals. But the only problem is in winter the room gets too cold for the crickets. As you can see down below towards the floor, it's 20.2 degrees Celsius, and halfway up in the room it's 23.2 degrees Celsius. And to keep your crickets healthy and to stimulate the younglings, the pinheads, to grow fast, they need a temperature between 27 upwards to 30 degrees. So what I'm gonna build today, you can already see the supplies here. Some styrofoam plates. I already cut those two in the correct size. I don't have to show you, it's really simple. You just take a knife and cut them. It's a bit messy, so I did it in the shed. There are also how do you call them? Sort of hot wires that you can get for them, and you can slice the styrofoam with the hot wire, so you don't lose all the small pieces. But I don't have it, so I just use the knife. I will put it together with some how do you call this? Cocktail sticks, wooden sticks, large toothpicks, however you like to call them. So I will stick the wooden sticks into the styrofoam so it holds, and in between of the seams or the contact points I will place some silicone kit. I don't know the exact English word. Then I will let it cure for 24 hours. And then tomorrow I will make a lid with a piece of plexiglass in it, so I can look into it. I will place the heat cable inside and connect it up to the thermostat, and yeah, we'll see if the heat cable can manage to keep the temperature between 27 and 30 degrees. If not, I need a bigger cable, but it should work. So yeah, let's start. Et voila! One styrofoam box for my insects. Let's see if we can flip it over. That's easier said than done. There we go. Still have to cut the toothpicks, but I will wait a few hours until the silicone is dry. As you can see, I have a lot of space. Let's see if I can put one box inside as an example. Haha! Fantastic! It fits perfect. So I can probably fit 1, 2, 3, 6, maybe 9 boxes in here if I would stack them one upon each other. Hey, there's still a small gap here. Let's push this in like that. Come on, yep. So I can approximately put 6, maybe 9 boxes in here. 9 is way too much, but 6 would be great, because it would provide me with a lot of crickets. As you can see, the styrofoam inside box is drying, so in a few hours I will clip off the excess wood picks, and then tomorrow I will run a bead of silicone inside the corners, so everything is airtight as much as possible. And I will also make a lid tomorrow that goes on top, and perhaps, but I'm not sure, I have some plexiglass left from this cage that I made, and I want to see if I can make a window in the lid, in the top, so the crickets still get some daylight. Otherwise they're constantly in complete black, in the darkness, and they don't know when it's day or night time. So I think it's better when they have some daylight. But we'll see tomorrow. Will be continued. Day 2 of the inside box, and we're back. As you can see, the box has dried, although the silicone has dried. And what I also did isn't very fancy, but yesterday I had some spare time and I made a lid for the box. And as you can see, I also integrated a piece of plexiglass in the top, so daylight can enter into the box. And I think that will be more appropriate for the insects, for the crickets, so they know when it's daytime and know when it's nighttime. Otherwise they will be in the dark all the time. What I did was I got a whole piece of styrofoam. It already had the appropriate size. All I did was I made a, how do you call it, a small notch all around, so the lid falls into the box. And then I did the same on the top, so I got a piece of plexiglass. I outraced the lines of the plexiglass. I made a hole that was a few centimeters smaller than the plexiglass, and then I made a notch on the outside so the plexiglass would fall into the notch. And well, the details aren't perfect, like here you can see I carved out a bit too much, but that doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is if it works right, and the cost should stay low. So what we're gonna do today is I will get the heat cable and I will place it inside the box, connect the heat cable to the thermostat, and we'll see if this heat cable can get the job done. I'm aiming for about 28 degrees Celsius inside the box, so I hope the cable will reach it. We'll see. So let's get started. Okay, so the heat cable is in. As you can see, it fits perfectly. So let's hope the cable has enough power to heat this top. On the side I placed an old thermostat from Habitat. It's a dimming thermostat, so it should keep the temperature stable in here. So what I'm gonna do is I will hook it up, place the thermometer in here, and yeah, let's come back in a few hours and see what's going on with the temperature. See you in a few hours. So 2 hours later, let's have a look. I don't know if you can read it, but the temperature right now is between 27.5 and 28.2. So that's perfect. Very happy with it. It works. Actually, when I hooked it up and I came back about 15 or 20 minutes later, it was already 31 degrees in the box. So I lowered the temp on the how do you call this? I forgot the name. The thermostat. I lowered the temperature on the thermostat, and now it's perfectly. So yeah, let's put in the crickets. Okay, so here we have the two boxes with some adult crickets. Those will be going first. Wait a minute. Let's take the thermometer out. It's in the way. Just put it over there. So that's the first box. This is the second box. And here we have the box with the pinheads. I don't know if you can see, but you can see them on the side. Whoa! They almost used up all their water gel, so looks like they're doing fine. You guys can go in here. Let's see. Let's put you in like this. Yes. There. Do it a bit different than I first imagined, but no problem. Then here I have a bin with some substrate that was in with the adult crickets last week, so hopefully in the coming few days the eggs inside the substrate will hatch and we will have some new pinheads. And don't see any yet, so I think it will take up a few days before they start to hatch. What I will do is moisture the substrate a bit where the eggs are in. Otherwise they will dry out, just like that. And then I have some other things I want to put in. Here I have some fruit fly cultures. I think that they will benefit from being inside the box. It's a bit more warm. Put the lid back on, so like that. And what I also have, see, these ones already started to hatch. I don't know if you can see. Oh, they are some bean beetles, and the dart frogs really enjoy them. In this box I don't see them yet, though I think they still have to hatch, but let's put them in. Like that. Then here we also have some fruit flies which can go in like that. And that was it. That was it, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, it fits really nice. Still some room left. Perhaps I should think about a method so I can put this box on top of the lower one without blocking the ventilation, but I don't have time right now, so that's something I will think about for the next few days. That will give me some more extra room, and perhaps I can place an extra box inside with some dubias or something like that. That always comes in handy. So let's place the lid on top and let the thermostat do its job. Fits nicely in the corner. So let's see how things develop. I will keep you guys updated. Thank you.